Goran tried to clap and it was just so soft. No shit.
Who taught you how to clap, man?
Baby claps, man.
I was playing golf all day.
Baby clap.
Golf claps.
Golf claps. Oh yeah. How was golf, guys?
Beautiful.
Tell me about golf.
Fucking beautiful, man. So nice being out in nature.
Being out in nature. Wait, where did you go? Which course did you go to?
New Brighton in Moorebank.
New Brighton in Moorebank.
Yeah. So you know where they built all those new development that was happening, like
off Newbridge Road. Yeah.
Like if you're going towards Livo on the left.
Yeah. That cuts it through almost.
Yeah. That new development, like half of the old course, they knocked it down for new development, and then they reshaped the course like further
True, because they had the course there all the time.
Yeah, the course has been there for ages.
And then you're currently working at the job site that's near it, so that's why you were like, fuck it, I'm just gonna go play some golf.
Yeah, bro.
I don't know where we meant to say that because I don't think anyone knows, right?
Yeah, no.
Everybody knows, man. Goran was playing motherfucking golf today.
I was playing golf today.
Everyone knows that.
I gotta go to a meeting.
Yeah, bro. I rocked up to the job site to pick this guy up. He's holding like a briefcase. There's a dude on the roof, and he's like, "Yo, I gotta go to a meeting," and just jumped in the car, and we fucking played golf, man.
Oh, true. Cracks a beer on the way.
Yeah.
No, bro, don't drink.
Oh yeah, he doesn't drink.
Oh,
so you actually
a metaphorical beer. There.
Oh, bro.
So you actually
Packed a pipe.
So you actually
Cracked a
took
pipe.
a briefcase to work. Just so you could walk out of
Yeah, it
the
was
job site.
just-
Hey, I'm going to a meeting. Really? Because I've never seen you take a briefcase to work. Bro.
That's not a briefcase.
It's
like
got his pipe in it and a snorkel.
It's a bag.
It's a, you know
that
what I
you
mean,
can
bro.
hold
It's
as a
like European
briefcase.
carry-on, bro. It's got
So it's like a laptop
in
bag.
there.
Yeah, true. It's a laptop bag.
Yeah.
Wow.
It'd be like a modern version of a briefcase. But yeah, it does look.
You walk.
That's like bougie shit.
Yeah,
Bye.
I think it was Gucci.
Fucking hell.
Bro, haven't you seen how this guy dresses?
Yeah,
bro?
actually.
Don't, bro.
yeah.
Like, what's?
Dress, bro. Who's looking
Don't
at
define
Tell me, what brand is your jacket, bro?
It's nothing, bro. It's just a little something.
I see like YSL. What does YSL stand for, bro?
Actually, did you reject that as a gift? I fondly remember this
tried to
being
offer it to you as a
gifted.
gift, you said you didn't want
Yeah.
No, I did want it, but then I gave it back to him at the end of the day, and then he's like, "No, it's yours," and I was like, "No, not yet."
Not yet.
Ooh.
Not yet.
Yeah, not yet.
Some wear the fuck out of them.
That's
Like,
right.
yeah,
Until you're like, I've had enough of this.
It's a
and
nice
it's my
jacket.
turn.
It feels really nice. I like the material.
Yeah, it's good, man. Like,
But not yet.
yeah, like with just a nice white,
Actually,
like
with
top or
chicks.
something. It's actually pretty good.
We're gonna have to start this podcast
Like
properly, but
ownership vibe.
Yeah, no. Just wanted to like, just talk smack for a little bit. But welcome, guys, to.
Is that not what this podcast is?
like we can't have two separate conversations.
Yeah, we just kind of.
Also, we can't. When there's four of you with no headphones, we just got to be conscious of
who's
just
speaking.
everyone going. "Bah."
Yeah. Well, like that's why it's recording in 4 different tracks.
Well, yeah,
So
true.
I
You
can
turn
mix
each
it.
other down, but like if you're also conscious, then we'll have like a.
Yeah.
flow
So
of-
like, yeah, he's right though. Like, just make sure that if someone's talking, everyone just be quiet,
Right.
so no one talk.
Should we maybe?
The most
10,
interesting
9,
podcast ever.
8,
Wait,
7.
is this YP
6,
or is this
5,
FJ?
4,
I'm confused.
3,
Tell me before we go live.
2, 1, and action.
Well, welcome.
Welcome back to another episode of like I said, I'm not too sure
Finding
what we've.
Gratitude?
Yeah, I guess so. Like
Yeah.
I'm happier to just film Finding Gratitude, and I think today, well, I know today I'm with 3 boys. It feels very like close together in this couch, but we fucking make it work. We make it work.
It's a 4-seater.
I mean, like,
I'm comfortable, man.
Yeah,
It's a
like-
this is a 4-seater.
This is definitely a 4-seater couch.
and like
4
we've
reasonably sized boys, bro.
and like we've kind of like been inside a van, which is what, like a double.
The three of us
size
shared
bed,
a
you
queen
reckon?
bed.
Was it a queen
Nah,
bed?
no way that was a queen.
It's probably like between double and queen.
I was thinking it was smaller than a
King
double.
single? King single?
Ooh,
Nah, because that's
Bigger.
long.
Okay.
I think it would. Let's just say double.
Yeah, I think it was a double.
Can
I
we
think
call
was
it a 1 3/4?
Should we call them and find out what it is?
Custom made.
I actually do not want to mip the message then. But
Have
you should do
you
it
reviewed
on
that
this
yet?
podcast,
No, I have not.
on this podcast, you should do it.
leave a review 2 months after the fact
Yeah.
that we went to. Actually, no, I'm not gonna say anything
So-
about this van. Let's not gonna say anything.
We
about
hired a van to go to Splendor. If you're wondering what we're talking about now,
I plead the fifth.
Yeah, I also do that, but obviously people would kind of know who Goran is, but they wouldn't know who the person on the left is. Do you want to introduce
the
yourself, my
person
friend?
on the left, everyone knows.
Far
no,
left
no one
or
knows.
direct left?
Far left.
Far
Far
left.
left.
Can you tell us who you are
I am
in
Zephyr.
6 words?
I am Zephyr. I'll do it in half that.
Ooh, let's go, bro.
But now tell me something else about you in 3 words. You got 3 words left.
You got 3 words left.
You burn it up, man. You shouldn't
I've
have
been described as
No. You've only got 3 left now because you said I am Sefa.
hyper creative individual.
Okay.
Like that.
Hyper
like that.
creative individual.
Yeah.
HCI, man.
Yeah,
about-
yeah.
What about you, Nick Green?
Me?
Good morning, Nick
Good
Green.
morning, Nick.
Good morning.
Morning, Nick Green.
Nick Green. I am Nick Green.
That's 6. That's 6. Good. Oh no, that's 7, bro. Unless you put good morning together, it's 1. No, that's 8. What am I talking
Say
about?
something about yourself. Good night.
Yeah. So do I have 8 words left now? How many? Yo,
No,
I
you
can't do this word count thing, man. It's too much.
You fucking use them
Yo,
all up.
my
bro.
name Nick Green. I'm a G from back in the day, and I'm still the G today. That's it.
Big facts. And what about Goran, bro? Introduce yourself.
Facts, bro. I am Goran. Hear me roar.
I am Goran.
Yes.
Raw? Are you gonna raw? Raw. Yeah. I fucking love that for
I
you.
am
man.
Goran.
Give us a proper roar, bro.
Nah,
Give us a proper
I don't
roar.
roar, bro. Roar, roar, roar.
Do you have a bit of blood just coming out of your face, man?
Fuck, am I bleeding, boy?
Kind of looks like it.
You did a very good kookaburra today.
Pop a pimple.
Right? That was a good kookaburra.
Was this that goal?
Ranked kookaburras.
Ranked.
I don't know.
Yeah, but you are a HCI, bro. A high creative individual.
Yeah,
bro.
alright.
Yeah, you fucking HCI.
Alright,
Hyper creative
I'll pop down.
individual.
Me as not a hyper creative individual, bro.
Good. I was looking at the bird as you did it, and I was like,
Shit, bro.
was that the bird or was that you?
And then we
Couldn't
spoke
tell.
about like what birds we would be. Like what's your Australian native spirit
Yeah,
animal, bro?
native Australian bird.
Bird. Is that a native bird?
Powerful owl, native to Australian, endangered, eats possums.
What
I took a
type of
photo
owl
that.
is it?
It's a powerful owl.
Is that what they're called?
That's what they're called.
Powerful.
Sick.
Yeah,
Powerful
bro, I took
owl.
a photo of that. It was like first lockdown.
I think he's lying.
I'm not lying, bro. I'll show you the photo.
Alright.
It was in like my backyard, right? Like so, like me and my ex at the time, we'd like living in the warehouse. We were out at the barn. We're like meant to be locked down in the warehouse. Like fuck this. So we went to her like families in the mountains. Then we went to my families in the north side, and this owl was just like in the tree the whole day, and I just couldn't stop taking photos and just like looking at it. And like owls are meant to like represent the death realm, so I kind of thought it was my grandpa maybe, just because our whole family was there.
It was
Wait,
in
did
the
you
tree
let-
all day because they're nocturnal, man. It was sleeping.
It wasn't sleeping, bro. It was looking at me, man. Like,
No,
They
man.
sleep with their eyes
Yeah,
open, bro.
It's like
no,
me.
Yeah.
no, but he
what
moved.
is
Like
that?
Miguel,
he moved
yeah.
the
Yeah,
branches
that's
and
Miguel's
shit
now.
too. Like,
He was active.
anyway, it was beautiful either way.
Wait, did you say that it
Good.
represents death?
Like the death realm, like not just
So it's like a
dying,
guide
but
that
like
can take
that
you to the
kind
death
of.
realm?
My grandpa's dead. Like,
Yeah.
And this was after he had passed?
yeah, like a couple.
Right.
Yeah, like maybe 4 years or something after he'd passed.
So they're-
It
they're-
just,
they're
like,
part of
I
that
got a
realm.
feeling. I got a
Right.
feeling. And
True.
you know,
And then you got it done. What about you,
Then I
Nick
got it
Green?
done.
What sort of bird are you?
I would definitely be a bearded crow.
A crow.
Bro,
What's
it's
a
by-
bearded crow? What, just 'cause it's
Yeah,
got a
the
beard?
green's definitely
Like-
a crow, cuz I can see
I see
that.
that for
Have you ever
you.
seen
I
those,
love that for you,
those
actually.
crows?
I've seen crow.
And like where the beard is,
White.
It's it's got extra long feathers, bro.
It's
Like it's
a-
got
I
a
don't think I
beard.
have.
It's got like a big fat like black.
Someone put it up
Beard.
and screamed.
Typical Australian
Fat
crow, man. We
I
seen
mean-
one today eating a fish. Where'd that
What?
crow get the fish from? Yeah.
Where? What? At the golf?
Pescatarian? Like,
Yeah.
At the meeting, bro, I had at work, man, with Green attended, bro.
I kind of
It
see
was a good
Mich-
work meeting.
I see Michelle's bird.
Ooh.
Oh, I was
save
I
the
don't-
reveal. Save
I'm
the
gonna
reveal.
let you think what you are. I want to know.
like I literally don't know any names of any sort
Tawny
of
frog mouth.
birds. So like the only bird that I can think of is a bin chicken.
Yeah, ibis.
Ibis, yeah.
I saw
They're
one
not native
flying-
to Australia though.
Yes, they are, bro.
I think you got some kind of
Ibises are Egyptian.
They've got
They
that
brought them
like,
from Egypt.
No, I think
That's
they're
what
like
they-
worldwide.
They modeled those like things off them. You know, like the whole head
Right,
mask.
there's hieroglyphs that are
Oh,
literally
man.
ibises.
Yeah, but like, could there not be like different types of ibises?
I mean, yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
Well, there's different crows. Yeah, you're right.
Do you guys know what a tawny frog mouth is?
Yeah, it's a fucking owl.
Do you see that from Michelle?
It's an owl.
You can't both be owls.
No,
though.
it's not actually an owl.
A
What
tawny
is it?
frog mouth? No, I don't know what that is.
I don't know what
I
that.
thought it
Like,
was
I
an
do
owl.
no idea what.
It is
bird.
like an owl, but it's not an. Like, I mean, like maybe it's an owl.
Yeah,
Can it be
yeah,
a
I'm pretty
parrot?
sure it's an
Nah.
owl, man.
Look.
You wanna be a
But
parrot?
it's not.
So
You're
a cockatoo,
a little bird?
There's
I wanna be a
different
little
types.
bird.
yeah, a budgerigar,
Yeah,
budgerigar, I
yeah.
should say, a little budgie.
Or
Yeah,
like
a
a
bit
black
like-
cockatoo.
I see one of those little blue,
Yeah,
little
cockatoo.
blue lowercase like Rio, bro. That movie Rio.
Yeah, okay.
Oh.
Like
I
me,
just see
maybe
it
that.
looks-
Yeah.
Nah,
Nah,
why?
Nah,
though?
Rio's a macaw, bro.
A macaw, bro. You
Yeah,
look
Look
at
at
this
this.
macaw.
Look at this.
So
shit,
they're
bro.
they're native to like,
like
the
owls.
Americas
Oh, maybe
or
not.
Africa or something. I'm pretty sure the Australian equivalent would be a cockatoo,
You
like
guys
a
don't
big
see that.
parrot, because the cockatoos are part of the parrot family. Yeah, that's an owl, bro.
Yeah, that's definitely
It's
an
not.
owl.
Look at its beak. It's all fucking beaky. Is it?
Save
Should I
that
do- Is
though.
it an owl? Oh yeah, I'll save it first.
So you can put it up.
Is
But
a
I don't think
species-
that's like me though. I
No,
mean,
I
owls are
think
kinda
that
cool.
my it's a
Can it be a
bird.
bat? Is a bat? a
Of
bird?
course, it's a bird.
No.
What?
That's
Oh, it's a
definitely not.
marsupial?
It is
I
marsupial.
don't think
bro.
it's a. It's
You
a
wanna be
not a
bat, bro?
marsupial,
Actually,
bro.
yeah,
It's
I
got
can see bat
wings.
for you, bro.
Batman. You can be Robin.
Owl? Question
No
mark.
way, bro. I want to be Batgirl. bro.
yeah. Okay, what about Goran? Like, what bird?
I think
Yeah,
pigeon.
moving on.
Pigeon or seagull,
Yeah,
bro.
we agreed on pigeon, bro.
Yeah.
a pigeon.
Goggy's
Yeah.
definitely
Wait.
a pigeon.
I'm just a straight pigeon, bro.
Just the
Like,
city bird,
The
man.
pigeons are those? No, which one's the ones that you see at the beach?
Seagulls.
Seagulls.
Oh, seagull.
Yeah.
And then pigeons are just like the city ones.
It's funny you say that because as we were walking along speaking about birds on the golf course, I'm like to Gogs, I'm like, bro, you'd definitely be a pigeon. He's like, yeah, but I've always wanted to be a seagull.
True.
That's actually a conversation we had today, exactly,
Yeah.
bro.
I just don't know the names. And
They're a
I
pretty
can't put
common
images
bird.
to
Oh,
it, but I
seagull as
had
well.
to.
I think seagull maybe even more than a pigeon.
You guys
True.
ever
But
been
if-
at the beach and then like you're eating, having some chips on the beach, and the seagull comes over with the one leg? You're like, oh.
Yeah.
And you throw it a chip, and then it drops the leg, bro.
Yeah.
You guys ever been played like that?
Yes, I've been played like that.
The smart animals.
Yeah, man.
Wow.
That's the
'cause he
goggy. That's
knows.
the goggy special.
That's the
bro.
goggy
That's
difference.
the-
That's the goggy special, bro. Get in nice and close, bro.
Make them feel sorry for you.
Just
and
a
then-
couple chips for me.
Yeah.
I've only got one there.
Hey sir, can I get can I get a little
Sorry
bit more
about
sauce?
your dinner.
Oh yeah, true. That's so bad. You bad
Bitch.
boy. Bad boy. No, there's no profanity, man. Don't be straight. I'm kidding.
No, we don't swear on the station. All right, bro. So we figured out which birds we are, bro.
Pretty much.
That's nice.
That's pretty sick. Steph, do you wanna maybe bring us into like how we kind of like met you? Cause like
Okay.
us three,
Yeah,
we've
you
known
guys
each
have been
other from
friends.
like 10 years
10
probably
years.
about. But we've kind of only known you for like a couple months.
Okay, so maybe about 4 or 5 months ago, our mutual friend Jai, this is before we knew each other, so my friend Jai, who comes down to Sydney every now and then, and we've been friends for about 5 years, he hits me up and he goes, like, want to come down to Sydney, rah, rah, and he was, like, trying to do an impromptu thing of, like, I'm going to come, like, right now. I was like, no, man, I'm working and shit, don't come right now. And he's like, okay, maybe I'll come next week. But also, I want to introduce you, I think I should introduce you to my friend Miguel, because I reckon you guys would get on. And I was like, that's cool, man, yeah, fucking oath. He's like, yeah, he loves psychedelics and making videos. And I was like, oh, fucking sounds like we're already going to be good mates, like, because I'm pretty into doing both of those things as well. And then, like, sure enough, like, the next week or whatever, he came down. We hung out. Did a bit of psychedelics.
Yeah, so he came down because he actually was gonna do some work and stuff, because he came down to, so we filmed him and then
He
you
came
recorded
down,
him.
so he came down, and, because I was like, we can record a track of yours or whatever, because usually when he comes down, I'll produce him a track for him, or, like, just, that's what we like to do, like, create shit. So told him, you come down, we'll make some stuff, we'll hang out, we'll catch up, because he's one of those friends that, you don't see him for a year or whatever. But when
Yeah,
you
well,
see
he
him,
lives
it's
in the States. So.
Exactly, yeah. He's up in Brizzy, and he's such a beautiful human. So it's always good to see him, and it's been about 2 years. And then like we had a dinner in Newtown and kind of
when
like
he
started
first
hanging
arrived.
out. We hung out like the whole. Was he here for a week?
I think he was here for maybe just shy of a week. Yeah.
Was that dinner the first time you two met each other?
No, so he's talking
No.
about a different dinner.
We
so
had
yeah.
So
The one with all the people?
Yeah,
That
we had
was a
one
few-
before.
Oh, before.
Yeah, so like
right, okay.
yeah, so like
So Jai arrived on the Monday, I think.
yeah,
and, like,
we had
people
dinner
were
at that,
still-
like a butcher place in Newtown or whatever.
That's right, Marcelleria. So we had dinner at Marcelleria, and it was
Which-
just like a couple of us. It was probably
Beautiful
like 5.
food.
Yeah, it's fucking so good.
Yeah.
But I think it was just 5 of us, and
Don't eat meat.
and then that's where we met. Or
Yeah,
that's
try
where we
not to.
met. But like, I didn't really even talk to you as much then. Like,
You
I didn't
didn't
know who
even
you
know
were
I was a creative till like
until after.
way later.
Until
like,
yeah.
I was
Because,
like,
like-
I don't like to just be like, yeah, this is what I do.
That's
Like,
kind of what happened when I met you. I sort of came into your house and Jai was there, and I was like, "Hey, nice to meet you. Like, you want to hear this song Jai and I just did?"
We literally just
Yeah,
made
no,
it that
I
day.
know.
That's
True.
so funny.
So that's the same
One of
week
the
that
butchers.
I met Sev.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was only a few days
It was
after.
like a few days. Like we hung out every day, you, me,
Yeah.
and Jai.
Yep.
And on like the 4th day, God said, "Here's Nick Green."
And Nick Green showed up.
Yeah, Nick Green
on
showed
the
up.
4th microphone. is
Yeah,
Nick
And like
Green.
during
Spilled
this
beer
time,
on my Persian rug.
Yeah, the first time he
Almost
gets there.
instantly.
And then I sucked it up though.
You did,
I
you
sucked
did.
the shit out that
Shit,
rug
man.
that
The,
night.
Yeah,
the
you
cup
did.
is
Sucking
dirty,
rug.
man.
I like sucking rugs. Yeah, so
Oh,
yeah,
sorry.
it was yeah. No, and then we've been hanging out. For
How long ago was this?
Well, it would have been about like this first of. Oh no, I just moved.
When
into
did you
my
move
house. So
out?
the 5th of June, around that time. Pretty much, because
5th
the
of June,
day that I moved
July,
in,
August.
I came to that dinner.
It's almost our 3 months anniversary,
Yeah.
babe.
Oh my god!
So it's almost 3 months that we've had. So fuck,
I have
bro.
to get you a ring soon.
So we've only known like I mean it's gonna be 3 months now. So that's what 90 days, eh?
But it feels like way longer.
It definitely
We've
feels
definitely
like way
had
longer.
some big experiences that are like not everyday experiences together.
Yeah, 100%.
I feel like going to Splendor was a big one.
Yeah, well,
Yes.
because like we kind of only knew Seth for like a month and a half, maybe.
Anyway, should we go to Splendor?
What date was
This
Splendor?
weekend?
Yeah.
It was
In
July
3
the
days.
18th or 20th or something. So
Yeah.
it had
So
been
it's about 6 weeks. Yeah.
Mm.
And we were like, all right, let's just keep the ball rolling. Like,
Yeah,
let's do it.
because I feel like literally we were all hanging out almost every 2 days, or like I
Not
pretty
even
much
that.
see.
I would
Yeah.
say 5 or 6 days,
Days
a
a
week.
week, yeah.
Yeah, we'd be seeing each other like constantly,
A
and like
lot.
fucking Jai was not wrong, bro. Like
Yeah, 100%.
I love the psychedelics, especially the one that I was doing at the time, which I guess we kind of still are, which is ketamine.
Yeah.
And then we just and fuck, but like, and then I guess like because we were also like comfortable with each other, then when we were like, oh, should we go to Splendor? And then like, fuck, do
Fucking
we all
oath we
go?
should.
And it's like, yeah,
It was-
especially because
and it
we're
was
hanging out a
amazing.
lot with each other anyway. So it's like,
Yeah.
so it's like if I had a conversation with Nick, I was having a conversation with Seth.
Yeah.
During this time as well, Gogs was what
In
in
Dubai.
in obviously
Amsterdam,
overseas,
dog.
right?
right,
But-
yeah.
Mike.
And you had mentioned him.
Yeah. What time? When did I get back, bro? July. So
End of July? You left early April, though.
yeah, so I think I got back like early July
It's 3 months. Yeah.
and met Seth
Early
there.
July. Yeah, because you didn't come to Splendor, but you
True, but-
almost
but-
did.
yeah,
and you
because
were
you were
back for
here.
a few, maybe like 2 weeks before we went.
Yeah, that sounds.
Yeah.
That
Yeah, I probably
does
met you like
sound
2
right.
weeks before. Like you guys went to Splendor. When was Splendor?
Mid-July.
Like
yeah, like the
17?
8,
Yeah.
maybe even the 20th. Like,
Right, fuck, it's been that long already, bro.
Yeah, well, it's been like 6 weeks pretty much. since
time
we went.
flies when you're not in lockdown.
Yeah,
but I feel
wow.
like when we met Zeph Miguel, it was like pushing a fucking rock over down a slope. It just didn't
Yeah.
rolled on, man.
Yeah,
There
it
was
was
no
like-
resistance to it when we met him. You know what I mean? It just rolled so perfectly.
Yeah, it
down.
was like let's
Like-
just keep.
Like as if we knew him for forever, kind of
Yeah.
thing, and then it could just be
it was just already
That's
happening.
fucking-
man. It
we
was
could
like
just be like
motion.
so open, right? Like it was like so like we could just be
It's
our
like we
true
were
selves
destined to be friends
with each other, like,
Right.
Like we
Yeah.
we just felt so
We-
comfortable.
and we are like we understood each other very quickly.
Yeah, we were all pretty much on the same wavelength. Let's say.
Yeah.
I think the ketamine helped a lot.
Yeah, well, you know.
In what
we were
sense,
doing-
though? In what sense? Like what? That we
Just to-
because we were all fucking
all excited
DFIs
about it.
because we were all drug fuck
Yeah,
idiots.
and I
idiots.
think you
Nah,
just
you-
tore
you're
off
able
any
to, like-
layers that we would have put up as resistance, and just
It is a
Start
nice
vibrating at the
lubricant.
same frequency.
for
True. So it's like
loving-
okay. Yeah. So it's like drinking, right? Like when you have 1 or 2 drinks and you feel loose.
you
and-
loosen
yeah, you
yourself
loosen
up. Your inhibition, like
But
you
it's
lower
like
your
it
inhibition.
also puts you on a wavelength. Like
Mm.
when you're all on.
That's like mushies too, right?
ketamine. Yeah, definitely. Like most psychedelics will put you in. Like sometimes you
Mm.
might skip a beat but like I feel like it's quite connective. Like
Yeah.
we're all fucking.
We're all kinda
in
experiencing
this
the whole thing
Yeah,
together.
Yeah, exactly. And it's
But we're
almost like
not-
You're,
yeah,
you're synced up. Like
Yeah,
kind of like.
but I mean, like, I fucking remember a few times when at fucking Splendor and you're just like lost in the stores and it's just you. Because
Downloading
like I'm still
updates.
kind of like you're
Yeah,
literally
yeah,
downloading updates, right? But like, I get what you mean. How like I guess a little bit how collectively we are experiencing similar stuff, but individually we're still experiencing.
Yeah, it just put
different.
us on a wavelength, I think. But I think also, like, because now we've hung out a decent amount without it, and it's like, we're like still on the same wavelength, you know? It's just,
It's because you're a good bloke, Zeph.
you guys are good blokes too. All right, that's a wrap.
Certifiably Zeph's a fucking sicko.
Should we
Stop
knight him
it.
and then call this an episode?
That sounds
Wait, is
dumb.
this when you chop my foreskin off?
How long do these things go
You
for
still have your
anyway?
foreskin?
Now
Yeah, bro.
Damn.
it's been like 25 minutes.
It's fine, bro. We got plenty.
Yeah,
to be
we got
talking about.
we got some time, but
I was joking.
Yeah. So
Um,
what? Then 3 months. Will we talk about 3 months of like doing lots of ketamine?
It wasn't
Like-
like it wasn't for 3 months straight, was it? I mean, because we've
No.
only known you
No.
for 3 months,
No, it wasn't. It was.
so it was like maybe
2
2
months.
weeks after. But like it's crazy though because like I was so into ketamine, and then like
You met
like
me
Jai
and
was
I
even like, oh yeah, this guy loves cat, and I was like, fuck, I love him now, and then
Yeah.
and then I guess that's why pretty much the relationship I guess blossomed. I don't know
Yeah,
though because
yeah,
like
like similar
we're like
interests.
both creatives. Like I see you very similar to me, but just in the music scene. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Where like
yeah,
I'm more
yeah.
video,
Well,
you do music,
And now we do video stuff together.
and now we're doing shit together. I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not doing music at the moment, but like we like you've
Well, I'm
you've
gonna-
done
yeah,
videos and shit, so it's
yeah,
like
exactly.
like we're very much similar. So then that's why I think we can also like click so much, and then
Yeah.
because it wasn't probably for like 2 weeks that we started to get on the source, and then it was
But
like.
then within 4 weeks, we'd shot a music
Actually,
video.
no, bro. Like it was from the get go. Because now that I remember,
Yeah, you're
like when Jai was here, I'm pretty sure we picked
It
up a
was-
few
we did.
bags, and then after Jai left, I remember going to a warehouse party.
Yeah, yeah,
And then
yeah.
we pretty much Nicolas Caged the bag.
Yes.
And then we had to go back to the barn to go get another one. And, it was
Yes.
this, and this was on a Sunday, right? And I'm pretty sure I had seen you every single day
Yeah.
that week. And I'm like, is this the
That
last
was
time I'm gonna
Saturday,
see
then
him
the
now?
Sunday yeah.
Because like it just felt like fucking everything's just so high, everyone's getting high, like it's just everything's so good.
Yeah.
And then that was like, okay, I don't know when I'm gonna see you next now because Jai's not here, but then I think like 2 days after that we were just hanging out again anyway.
Yeah, it didn't take long. It was like we kept vibing and hanging and sourcing.
And trying to get more sauce, and then we're like, how
Yeah.
can we get more sauce? And then what? The government just decides to give us some money.
It wasn't even the government, man. It was God himself.
God himself, man.
Doof Jesus.
Yo,
So,
may
like-
God kill my children.
Today, right now.
May God murder my
today.
children. No, like, fuck. It's crazy to think, though, how things just happen, like synchronicities, and you're just like, oh, we're just going to take advantage of this situation that we have in front of us.
Have to.
and let's just get heaps of sauce and do all the sauce.
There was no backward steps in the relationship with Zeph. Our friendship has always just gone forward.
Yeah,
Right? There was
there's
no like,
no,
it was just always just motion,
do this
man.
and do that. And you guys want to have this idea for a video? Do you want to do it? Yes.
Yeah, fuck
Yeah,
You want to
that's
play
true.
this guy in the
Yeah.
video? Yes.
Yeah,
Like, okay,
sure.
cool. Like, let's fucking do it. Which is sick, cause like before, like I was living 2 years, in and out of lockdown, but like. I don't know. I feel like I never fully came out of lockdown. I was just creating like albums and shit. Like just kept making stuff
Unreleased?
and was like, where's the crew, man? Like you see all these artists and they've got like a crew or like a band, but I'm not a band. Like I am the band kind of thing. So like just on my own, I'm like, where's the crew?
Yeah, where do I bounce all
Where-
these fantastic
like,
ideas that I'm
yeah,
having?
Yeah, exactly.
How,
Exactly.
like roughly around when were you having these thoughts? Like
Oh,
earlier
like,
in the year
a
or like
few-
during
earlier
COVID?
in the year, like probably even last year as well. Like I was hanging out, like from my ex partner that I started dating 3 years ago. She introduced me to like the Marrickville warehouse community and like which like lovely people and I still hang out with and stuff. But like I didn't like that's like kind of party friends and
Yeah.
and you still see
It's
them
different.
and like they're sick cunts and everything. But like I just didn't have like that close friends out of it. Like,
Yeah.
and I was living in a place where there was sometimes 13 people living in the same warehouse. So you
What?
kind of family, warehouse, mates, and like you're like, oh yeah, cool. And like,
Did
I
you
still do have
feel-
friends from that, but like there was kind of still this
Did you
thing
feel
of like,
maybe-
I was like, oh, I still don't have like the crew that like. Like,
Maybe you did like I was gonna ask, did you feel like it was like, oh well, we live together, so we must be friends, sort of thing?
Well, we also, most of the time there, we had like a very good thing where it was like a few couples, and we all loved each other, and we were friends, but we were like family.
Right.
So it wasn't like, oh, I don't really like you. It's like, no, I actually
Not
do
the
really
friends
like
you
you, and we
choose.
get on so well, and we know how to party together, and like support each other, and make food for each other. We have a communal dinner every night, like. But
That's
there's
fucking wholesome.
yeah, it was super nice, super
how is
fucking
there,
nice. But
how is there 13 people staying there when there's like 5 or 6 rooms?
so like 2 people in the band room. There's like 7 rooms
yeah.
with 2 couples
With
in
couples,
like 4
like
of
how
them
you
or
said,
something,
yeah,
and
true.
then
Yo, my places are one better, and I've had like 7 people sleeping there, bro.
At one point, at
Don't
one
ask
time,
questions,
this was
man.
also
Don't
like
ask
during the
questions.
time that we met Seb.
Yeah,
like when
right?
all the Queensland boys were here.
During HHI, I think
that's
I had
right.
like.
well,
yeah.
like that's when we had that dinner, but you didn't come.
Right.
I couldn't make it that night.
so you had
The barn's like a special place. That's like unique, right? There's not
barn
like
was
many.
cool.
the barn is
There's not many places like that place.
No,
right?
there's. It's one of the most like welcoming places, and I'm
Yeah,
so
it's
like
so fucking cool.
grateful I got to live and create there and just be
Yeah.
a part of that for like 2 years, in the 2 weirdest years of
I could imagine, man. Seems like a place where like weird stuff goes down.
Yeah, but like also
Yeah.
in a weird time where the whole world has to be inside.
Yeah, right on,
Like
that's right, yeah, during
like I was
COVID.
very lucky
Yeah.
to be in a place with like 12 other people at some time.
Yeah.
Where everyone else is like just like them and their partner or like them and a random housemate or them and 2 other housemates. It's like, oh no, I still have like 10 people like,
Yes,
in
You
my
yeah.
can hang out with, kind of.
hang
thing.
out with, and yeah, like we'd watch movies like almost every night for like a month, and then like the rest of lockdown for the other 5 months or whatever was just like, okay, we're all kind of doing our own thing, and I got into like fitness and stuff a bit more. Started going for like walks, and then walks turned into runs, and
Yeah,
bought
there
a
was no
BMX
much
bike.
more. There was like we literally couldn't do much more than going out to the park and going for a walk.
yeah,
and
or
going
doing
out.
like psychedelics at home.
Yeah, whoosh.
Drinking bottles of alcohol at home.
That's what it was for you, Goggy.
yeah.
True.
I mean, you were not the only one. Like,
Yeah,
yeah,
like, I
that's-
think everyone just like ended up
Actually,
staying at home and doing
yeah,
whatever
bro.
their vice was.
Especially now that, or during that time where you could just get anything delivered, right? You can even get like Uber Eats, like alcohol.
Jimmy Brings?
Jimmy
Jimmy
brings
Brings.
alcohol. So
It's
like,
Jimmy
so like you
brings
don't
like
need to-
liters of like vodka to my house.
Didn't they say that abuse was at like an all-time high?
Yeah, it
Because,
was.
Like, fucking people just getting drunk and like hitting each other or like hitting.
Oh
you
yeah,
know what I mean?
like domestic violence.
Domestic violence. Yeah, I'm pretty
Jimmy
sure that
brings
increased.
you booze, and then Jimmy brings you a counselor.
Yeah, bro, they're gonna need more than that, man.
Jimmy brings counselors.
Fuck.
Am I bleeding here? Is
Yeah,
that what you're
that's
saying?
what you're bleeding. Yeah, you're a little bleeding. But bro,
little
so
bleed, sorry.
like last year and earlier this year, you were like, oh, like I'm missing
Yeah.
a crew. I want people, you know, like
Yeah,
in my
like,
life.
just, like,
that,
I had like like, you know, I still, I guess, I consider them friends. Like my high school boys, like we were friends till about like, I mean, they still kick it together, but I feel like there was just a time when just went separate ways. I went to the inner west where I could find other like-minded people and
Yeah.
just be in an area that wasn't so sleepy, like, or
Yeah.
sports-based. I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I feel like I much more belong over here than in
yeah,
the
you can
northern
find
beaches.
like more creatives because obviously depending
Yeah.
on where you live, you are going to be surrounded by people that
yeah.
are very similar to each other, right? So I'm guessing
Exactly.
over there, a lot of people tend to do a lot of sport and try to get into.
Yeah, and they're
sport
just
or-
like, it's so funny hearing the rap about where you're from when you go somewhere else. Like, oh, people don't think that highly about Northern Beaches people. And I'm like, I kind of get it. Like, it's funny.
Is
It's a beautiful part of
in
the
my
world.
mind,
It's beautiful.
Yeah,
It's
very,
so
like,
beautiful.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
very
beautiful.
beautiful.
But there's this, like, you talk to, I don't know, I guess it
I
depends
feel
who
like
you
it's
talk
a
to.
separate city, man.
Yeah,
Like
so it
over the
doesn't feel
bridge,
like-
right?
Yeah,
Over
over
the
the
bridge.
bridge. Yeah,
Yeah,
over
it's
the
a
bridge. I'm
separate
like,
city,
I want to go
man.
over the bridge.
Nah, man.
No, I like
I'm
it
too
over here,
poor
man.
to
I
be
feel
over
like
the
I'm
bridge,
from
bro.
here, and like my family, like before my mum spent her like upbringing over there, but before her, my grandpa was like literally like Belmore, which is where I live in Campsie now. Belmore is just like down the road essentially, so I feel like I've gone back there, and I always connected with my grandpa because he was like a full-on muso, like creative guy as well. So
Oh,
I'm like,
really?
I've gone
Your-
back to like.
True, your grandpa was into music.
Yeah, well, he was like he ran a bunch of brass bands and concert bands,
Oh wow.
like brass instruments.
This is
and,
like how many
wrote
years you
music
reckon?
and- Four. Like he was a pianist his whole life.
Have you ever played any of his music? Like,
I don't read music, so
you
like
should like try to like.
there's some.
Wait, you're a
things that
musician
he's
and you don't read
made
music?
and-
We were actually speaking about this last week or the week before, not reading music, but feeling it.
That's what I do. Yeah,
Like fucking Kanye West. I can
Right.
see the notes, man. They're
Yeah,
speaking to me.
man.
purple A minor.
You know, like you may not be able to read it off a page, but you could hear a melody, feel it through yourself, and then recreate that feeling.
Well,
Yeah.
so many
Which is
people,
what,
like
like,
Elton John, we were talking about, weren't we?
Yes, yeah.
Recreate the feeling.
But that's the thing, though, and
Is that what you're doing?
you can like, well, I always used to like jam along to songs on the radio or songs that I liked, and I would just be sliding up and down the frets, and you just feel when to stop, and it just felt so intuitive.
What's frets like?
Like the frets are like,
the-
so
on the
where you put your
key-
fingers,
on the
like
guitar.
see on that bass, like one, there's a line, and then another line.
Yeah, yeah,
In
yeah.
between
So
the
third
line
line.
is a fret. So that's like 1, 2, 3, 4, fourth fret,
Okay.
fifth fret. And just be sliding up and down, and like that's how I do everything. You know, I can just use my ears and hear the feel.
It's
And I've
more
talked
like-
to trained musicians. Sorry, yeah.
I was just gonna say it's more like intuitively.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you talk to like people, like some people I've talked to that are really like read music and stuff, and they're like, I can't jam because like I need to know where to go next.
Yeah.
Because I read music. That's the only way.
True.
What key they're in and what.
Yeah, and like where the movement goes, and like I have no boundaries at all. In life, I do. You know,
We can't
Boundary-
hear you if you don't have the mic.
Boundaries are
Oh,
important.
sorry,
These
right,
are
right.
dynamic mics, so you got to have them right here.
I gotta have them right up here, close to my
Yeah,
face.
yeah.
I always forget. That's why we usually put a lapel mic.
This
on
is why. Oh, true. Or you
They
have the
forget.
headphones, man, so you can hear yourself. But-
Such a nice name, Lapel Mike.
Lapel.
Lapel.
Dave
Is it
Lapel.
Frank?
I wear my Louis Vuitton, and
Yeah,
they
this
put
guy.
the
Lapel
lapel mic on
mic.
me.
I've got a Gucci lapel.
Yeah, imagine, bro, how much would that
I'd
be,
love
man?
to have a
Where is
Gucci
it
lapel
from?
mic. If anyone wants to shout one out for me, bro, let's go.
People probably will, man.
I hope so. I just want to be famous enough that I get free shit everywhere I go.
That's so
Cool,
much
man.
to
Do you need
ask.
fame for free shit?
I think so. I think that's like
You just
what
need a
famous people get, bro. They just get like brands giving them shit, bro. You just,
Oh,
like,
yeah,
see
of
them
course.
shit.
Yeah, you go
Right,
to a
to
restaurant,
market
they're like,
those
"It's on the
things."
house.
Yeah.
You kind of need
It's
that.
on the house.
That's all I need, bro. And then just like basic income, whatever that is, bro.
Universal income.
Yeah, basic. Yeah, bro. We need basic universal income,
Yeah.
but only if you can pass a test of like intelligence.
And not
I don't want
like
dummies, bro.
Yeah, exactly. And you go sit in the corner, man. Like,
Yeah,
sorry.
you, if you can't pass the test, then you have to go like learn some skills. And
Yeah,
stuff,
yeah.
and come
Yeah,
back take
exactly.
the test again. It's not
Exactly.
like a one and done type thing.
Yeah.
But it's so easy
And then you
now.
get like your 50 grand a year of just like not having to like do anything.
But then you've got time to like work out like what is actually something that you can do in the most productive way ever because you've learned like what you actually want to
And you're
use
not
your
worried
time
about, like,
for.
you're gonna die.
Yeah, oh no, I don't have. Yeah, which is like you see the stress in so many people, man. Like especially creatives, like stressing so hard because they can't afford to live in the place that they need to do their thing.
Yes. Yeah.
And so they're doing this job and running over there to do that thing and running over there to do that thing, like almost wanting to kill themselves because they're fucking stressed out. Like trying to find the balance or the purpose or the time or the money. And it's like if you just had that there for them, and everyone deserves that.
Yep. Whoever
Work
needs
your
it.
shit out because
Yeah.
when there's billionaires, like there's just excess money. So like
No
it's
one
just
ever became a billionaire without
without
exploiting people,
yeah,
bro.
exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Even
Which is
multi-millionaire,
sucks, man. That
like
That one's for you,
sucks.
Russell Brand.
That sucks.
It's
Nick and I
awful,
were speaking
bro.
about like
Jeff
certain
Bezos
like
suck a
company
dick.
owners before who would like short like cut wages and stuff of people. Like how crazy is that like massive companies like
Do that.
do
Yeah.
that
And don't pay super sometimes
Yeah,
and
well,
like
shit like that,
and
bro.
Because
they're
it's
just
cost
rewarding you 'cause
efficient
you're
though. Like
not,
they teach you that
that's
in business school.
That's
Like,
wild.
That's
Yeah,
the
because
stuff
they're
that
just
they
taught every year to make more money than they made last year.
That's
And it's
right.
like, well, how do you do that? Like,
when
well,
is
lay
when
people
is
off.
like enough money made? Like you just went.
That's why I always
There's
thought
no-
like,
Gotta
the
do better than
idea of
before.
like capping like a profit level. Like, okay, you made $100 million in your lifetime, so like everything you make now, it's going to the
it's gonna get
schools
spent.
and this and that. Like, you've made $100 million, so like,
But then, like,
you just won really quick. Like, sorry, like
don't you think people would just be lazy though, man? Like,
No.
after they made $100 million, I think
no,
the type.
no. I mean, like the general population, because they know they're gonna get paid X amount of dollars every single fucking week,
Wouldn't
or
that
every
make them
single month.
lazy? Wouldn't that make them like
It gives them the time to think and work out
don't think
what
so,
life's
which is
man.
what
about.
like humans are meant to do?
Yeah, well,
bro.
it depends because there's other types of conditioning
nature's
like
brain,
TV and like,
But, like,
alcohol and
Yeah, well, that's like.
But
I
then
think,
it's like,
I think we think
so
this
if
way
it-
because we've done like we've experienced so much that we can't actually are self-aware
But
of,
then-
of like our capabilities. But most like
so say you give people money, right?
yeah.
Then that's not where it ends. Then if that's the problem, if you think people would just be lazy, then it's like okay, like then you can start to introduce other things.
back when we were hunter gatherers and there was no money, if you just bring everybody in the tribe food every day.
Yeah, you're contributing.
No, but what I mean is if everybody in the tribe
Oh,
but
just
one
raw
guy just had free
just-
food all the time, they'd
Yeah.
never be inclined to go hunt.
Yeah.
Right? Like
Then people just get
Free
lazy.
food.
bro.
right, yeah.
But
so
it's like-
to what you're saying.
Okay, so-
who are these people that you're thinking of, bro? If all four of us were like,
Bro, you're thinking
in
four
a
of us.
tribe, we would like all want to like give.
Like
Give
what?
each other
But
more
once
than,
we've got
like, you
food,
guys
what do
do.
we
now,
want next?
Now because of what we are aware, but
yeah, but
No,
like
but
if
there's
I
gotta be a
don't,
point
if
where
I
it's
don't-
like-
Those people get like weeded out. The people you're talking about, Nick, that like don't like do anything.
right.
If like 5 people are like always bringing in food and one person isn't, and they're
Right.
always eating, eventually they're just gonna get whacked, bro. They're gonna get whacked.
Sorry,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's too much.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But
Or,
are
like,
they gonna get whacked though?
or they get fed to like a tiger or something as like,
Right,
used
so
as bait.
like, would giving
Take him
people
hunting
in
and
today's
then eat 'em
society
right.
Yeah, but that's even
free
worse.
money? Would would we just weed all of them
Yeah,
out
we-
eventually?
yeah, they
Is
would,
that what
bro.
you're saying?
I think so.
Like, how would we weed them out though?
Because
what we're gonna we're gonna shoot you in the head.
Through like
We just got to take you out back.
Yeah, like
eventually, like those
ooh,
people
that leg
will,
don't look too
they'll,
good.
I don't know, man. They'll separate themselves from society, and then they won't exist, man.
why would they separate
Or
themselves
they'll
from
like
society?
start to rethink like what it means to be, like a
I
I
think
think
the
are
funny
you
thing
talking in like
now is
thousands of years?
We aren't
in, like,
hunter gatherers
15 years,
anymore.
15 years.
yeah, bro.
We're not in that mindset anymore. That's the thing. Like, so you can go, oh, hunter gatherers, sure. Like, we're not there anymore. We're at this place where we have information everywhere.
We have computers
we
and
have-
shit, bro.
Yeah, we have computers. We have the answers just a type away. But I just feel like it's
And so
just
much work
trying,
can
you're
be done
only
by
as,
robots,
You're
man.
only as strong as the weakest member of society, right? So it's like putting.
No. You're only as strong as like whatever the fucking average strength of.
You reckon it's the average thing?
It's the average strength, bro. Whatever, like, if there's like 99 fucking people that are like 100% strong, and then like one
You just
person that's-
reckon whack the slowest
kill him,
number.
kill him, bro. Kill the slow.
Yeah, well,
people.
that's why we have 40 speed limit. So like,
Bro,
because
fucking
this
tell me-
dickhead ran into a school and
Tell
now
me-
we have to go 40.
You didn't know not to run across the road when a fucking car's coming?
Then that's your own fault.
Yo, I still want to go 60.
Bro, like tell me right now, like if you were getting not unlimited, but X amount of money to live comfortably, you wouldn't just be on the sauce all the time. Because I would,
No,
I
this
would have
is-
no drive.
We're talking about enough money to like.
Don't you want to
live.
create though?
Just like food
Well,
and
why
shelter
would I
for
wanna be-
everybody?
Why would I want to create when I have so much sauce that I'm just
But you
disconnected
don't.
to
Don't
my
Don't
own
you want
life?
to?
You don't have
but
a
you
limited
want
amounts of
sauce,
money, bro. You can have,
want to
like-
create right now. You're not working.
Are
Yeah, that's
you-
because the sauce is not like
I'm
there.
talking like $600 a week of like basic income.
But like,
You
are
can still
you
make it
only
work.
creating so
That's
you can
enough
get
to pay rent
sauce?
and then like
Are you
pay.
creating
Get some food
to
and
make
stuff.
art?
I'm creating to make art.
Right,
But
so
like if I was to think about how I was like a month ago, I just wanted to do sauce every day all the time. Like
yeah,
but
but
that's not gonna pay for that.
$600 isn't going to pay for like.
That's gonna pay your rent and then
Where
like,
you live
a bit
and-
of bills, food, and then give you like.
okay, so it's like
$100.
$600. Yeah.
It's not like for you to be balling, bro. It's just.
I
so
thought it
you
was
don't have
like
to
average
stress
wage,
about
like,
food
like
and
4K
rent.
or something. You know what I mean? Like average was probably 4K.
Yo.
Average wage is 4K for who,
A
bro?
month,
the
a month,
fuck
a
is-
month.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think you meant a
yeah.
week.
No, no, a month.
But
what,
still, that's
you're not
still a grand
you're not
a
on
month.
4K a week.
4K a week, bro.
Catch up, bro.
My TV's not even 4K, bro. Like,
It's still on that side.
Using the CRT.
But like even now though, like I was just gonna say that it's so easy to make passive income nowadays. Though,
Exactly.
Like it's so easy. Like I was literally catching up with Andrew, which is my brother-in-law, who kind of only got into crypto last year, and right now there's this company called something Farm. He sent me a message.
no free
farm?
ads.
Integrity
good at that
Farm?
game.
No,
Yeah.
it's called Spring Game, right? And then you can get trees, and so he's got 5 trees. They're essentially NFTs, and he's making $800 a week out of it, just by holding this.
Are they
fucking
like milling these trees to virtual timber so they can construct houses
No,
in the
every-
metaverse?
every-
Such a
no, no.
wig
Yeah.
out.
That sentence fucking hurt me, bro.
Well,
dude.
fake
so
ass
like
world.
every tree you buy, they plant a tree as well in real life. But like they're building a game, but for, like somehow like. Yeah, he just keeps getting rewards because he's got these NFTs, and it's like all adds up to $800 like AUD a week.
Well-
Like it's so easy, bro. Like
Nothing makes me
same
feel
with
like
staking,
the
like-
oldest dickhead in the world than
Same with
listening to people
staking.
talk about NFTs.
Yeah, man.
And
Same with staking. Like if you have X amount of coins for a specific company, you can stake it, which essentially is like the
Yeah.
bank just gives it out, and then you're actually getting rewards. Like I'm getting 5%.
because you're putting in a little
of that
bit
as
for
well.
them to make a lot of bit.
Yeah,
right?
so, like, making
everyone
passive
puts in
income
a little
now,
bit. Yeah.
It's fucking so easy. Like and like even trading it, but like yeah. Anyways, like I just wanted to say that like it's fucking so easy.
No,
to make
you're
passive
right.
income.
I
And
feel
like remember
a
how
dinosaur, but like you are right.
I feel like I feel like remember as well. I think you said that you heard it in the radio how you can put Fiverr ads and get people from overseas to do that, like something to do with.
Oh
marketing or
yeah,
some shit, or
right.
like-
So like, there's websites that are like advertising for jobs. Say it's data entry, and this website is paying you 200 USD an hour
yeah.
to do this data entry, and then you can like pass that on to someone in some
Like,
third
let's say
world
India or
country.
something,
The
yeah.
the example
Sri
given
Lanka.
was Philippines.
Okay, Philippines.
And in the Philippines, someone's gonna do that exact same work for like $3 an hour.
yes.
So
'cause
you're
their
making
economy is-
$17 an hour just for connecting that job with
You're
that.
just literally
candidate.
a middleman. Like
and
boom,
like
boom.
yeah,
You're Nokia, bro, connecting people.
right.
Yeah, and like how easy is that, bro? Making $17 an hour and you just get a few jobs.
Yeah, all you
got
gotta do is send a couple emails, connect a few people,
Yeah.
and
Well,
then
like,
it just happens.
That's why I
Yeah.
like when I think when like if the government's gonna give you money, people are just gonna get lazy when there's ways that like if you actually are self-aware or actually smart, you'd be like, wait, I can just do that like that and be
Import,
making
export shit.
$150
So,
a
like,
week or like
For the person who has zero experience with making passive income or trading, crypto or NFT or
Stocks.
staking coins, how much like time learning about it do you need before you can start implementing it to
That-
your own life?
That's true. Like you definitely need a few hours.
Right, so you need to do a little like
But like
Like
some
do your
groundwork.
research.
3
Yeah.
hours? Like, what's that
Yeah,
look like?
what
a
do you-
whole
what would
day,
you
or, like,
estimate?
Probably-
consistently an hour
I'll-
a week? You know, like, what's that look like?
I mean, like they do say you do something for 100 hours and you become like a master.
no,
or
it's
something.
like
Yeah.
1,000
hours?
Yeah.
I
Okay,
thought it
well,
was
that's-
10,000.
Yeah, I
Maybe
keep
it's 1,000
saying it. I'm
hours.
like, it's
Yeah,
10,000
right?
I feel like
So
I've
it's a
done
lot.
20,000 with producing.
Master levels are different. Like to be a
Yeah.
master of something,
Maybe like 50 hours then. But like
just to
like
get a grasp
fully-
of
yeah,
something.
to
Like,
Oh,
it's like
to
working a
just-
job, right? You know you're going to be a little bit shit maybe for like 3 months. Like
maybe a
Right.
day, man. Maybe
Max.
like full 8 hours, which you could break it
full
down to
8
like
hours.
1 hour a day for like a week.
yeah,
But
but
that's
say
probably better. So you've given yourself some time to process what you've learned in that hour,
right.
rather than doing it all in one day.
Mm.
Yeah, that's right. Like, well, like most of the population work 9 to 5 jobs, man. Like me and Yusuf are like
Yeah.
only like the only odd ones out that don't have to
Yeah.
work every
I
single
don't
day.
work a 9 to 5.
Not
I
anymore.
work at 8:30 to 5:30.
Yeah.
Different.
same, but
It's
different.
way different, man.
But, like, still
you
different.
don't understand,
Yeah,
man.
man.
So like four out of the 5 days, like you only have like an hour or two to actually do research or
To
work.
work on yourself.
Yeah, because then the other
Right.
times you want to be watching TV or like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like doing your own
or-
shit.
or
Because you've already
no,
worked 7 to 8 hours, bro.
But that
You wanna
goes
relax.
back to because you need to have that money to provide basic fucking human needs. Or
So it's-
basic human needs.
So it's like that universal income
right.
grants people the ability, and then like as a result of that, like the old
You can work
civilization's
on
gonna crumble a little bit, man. Like it's
more.
like there's this huge, yeah, exactly, which is important.
We need to get somewhere and watch this footy, bro.
Right, bro.
All right, well,
One more topic, Miguel, for your
Fuck.
your podcast. What would you like
Fuck.
to speak about?
One more topic. There's
No-
so many
no
more
pressure.
topics I want to go to.
your book? Like, did you write some notes down?
Not really,
Did
because
you write some notes down?
it was
Let's look in this book.
meant to be 4
Left or
left.
left or right, Miguel?
Left.
To see your drama clearly is to be liberated from it.
Wow.
That's why you can't get lost in the sauce, man, because you can't see your drama.
Well, actually, yeah. So let's talk about
Dissect
getting
that a
lost in the sauce. But yeah.
Getting lost.
Which what we thought was like.
So like let's say, right, so pretty much leading up to Splendor, yeah, we were getting a bit saucy, but
I gotta
it
piss.
wasn't
You do the prequel.
it wasn't as much as after
Right.
Splendor, right? Because before Splendor, we would probably go to Moorebank once or twice a week, maybe pick, you know what I mean, like getting one or two bags. But then after Splendor, and we did how many grams of ketamine? Like a lot, bro. Like probably at least 30 grams.
I
of-
think, yeah, maybe more. But yeah, about
after
there.
that, I felt like we became almost
lot.
different people because our tolerance was so high up that we're just animals. We need more and more and more. Okay, and I think that's when we got lost in the sauce. Like I was
Right.
fucking highly
So
hooked.
I think I don't know how old this saying is, but I'm pretty sure everybody, lots of people would know this saying. Too much of a good thing, right? Have you ever heard that before? Too much of a good thing.
Never heard that before.
Or
You've
just
never
that,
heard
just
that?
No, but you can probably tell by who
Oh,
I
it
am.
might be a very Australian.
Nah, I've heard.
Yeah, right. Right, yeah.
How could you have too much of a
there's
good thing, bro?
things.
I don't understand that.
Like ice cream's great, but if you eat it
Bro,
every
right?
day,
Yeah,
it's
you
not
ma-
as nice.
I
Like,
like
it's
ice
not
cream.
as
If I had
it's the
unlimited ice cream, I
feeling
would eat it
about
all the time
eating it
until
is
I would
not.
eat.
I enjoy smoking cigarettes, but I couldn't like put 7 in my mouth and smoke them
Really?
over and over again, over and over, like
You're
continuously.
7 and then another
I don't-
7 and
It'd
then
be
another
too much of
7.
a good thing.
I-
But they're nice to have every. You know,
I don't smoke.
throughout the
I
day,
don't
have
smoke.
one here,
I don't
have one
smoke
there, they're
cigarettes
great.
just because of the cost, bro. If I had unlimited cigarettes, I would always have a cigarette in my mouth.
But would you have 7 in your mouth and light another
Yeah.
7 with those
No, you
7
wouldn't.
before they put out?
How
and
many
just
times?
Be
bro?
constantly. You'd get over it.
Well, like
But
if
that's-
you
You'd
were
get over it. But when you don't have excess of that thing, it when you do have a little bit of it, you really enjoy it because it's a good thing.
Yeah, no. I
It's probably a terrible example, but I'm a terrible
that's not-
smoker.
The
I
cake
was
every
being a
day
piece of
thing
shit,
is
bro.
probably a bit more
I mean, by
clear.
No,
cigarette.
everything
like
that
a
you
bag
said
of
was everything that you said was
Find
correct
dessert
about.
or like going out to dinner with your missus if you went every night, fucking, then it's not as special. It's not like, oh, we're going on a date or like
Too much of a good thing.
too much of a
Right,
good thing. Like it's
right.
just
So it's like
it's also not sustainable, but it's just you can't just it's like fucking having ice cream every day.
so it's like
you know?
doing
it's not
things
as nice.
in
Excess.
moderation.
Right.
Yeah, you
Like,
like
kinda
playing
similar to
FIFA,
that.
right?
Yeah.
But if you play FIFA every fucking day or every hour, every
I'll
day,
get
like,
over it.
You'd be like, this is not the same feeling. I want to go play FIFA because you're just doing it all the time. It's not
Yeah.
special.
But like, okay, but then why would we get so addicted to a substance and we
'Cause
were like,
Why would we?
yeah, if
'Cause-
it's too much of a good thing and we're doing it all the time, why
Well,
do we
that's the
just
thing
want to keep
because
doing
it's
it?
also not just ice cream. It's also a substance, so it's altering your brain, right? And you're like going, oh yeah, like you're like the little rat that's like, give me more morphine or whatever in those scientific experiments that they do, and they always hit the thing that gives them more. I think they did a trial with cocaine,
Yeah,
and it just kept like, yeah, give me more.
because they were actually addicted.
Are they
because your
still
brain
doing that
was
trial?
like, yeah, I want this. I like, oh yeah, this is like great, whatever. We want this, but like, if you could take a step back, you with like a really clear mind and look at what's happening, which it's taken us 3 months to do. You're like, oh, that's actually not.
Taking me 30 fucking years.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
like,
what's happening? I don't understand. Like, what was happening to the rats? Like, why would they just keep going back for more?
They would
'Cause
actually. I know the test
You know
you're
what I'm
talking
talking
about. So they fed lab rats like cocaine on some schedule that was enough to like make them fiend,
Heck,
and then they offered.
It's so nice, bro.
And then they offered
Where do you sign up to be a lab rat, bro,
the
these days?
rat food or cocaine.
Yeah.
They had trained it in
They
such
just-
a way
yeah.
where the choice was food, which is like vital to surviving,
water,
or
yeah.
this drug. And
Is it though?
every single one of these lab rats chose the cocaine over food.
What?
Right?
Of course.
Yeah, that's look that up.
But like, okay, but like, why did
That's what
that
I'm
be
saying, 'cause
happening?
it's
Like,
I've seen
it's
club rats do
altering
the same
your
thing, bro.
mind.
Right.
It's not just like, I mean, your brain is
So
naturally
you're possessed?
releasing dopamine if you're like, oh, I love FIFA, or like, oh, I love FIFA. Your brain releases that, but you're literally receiving a chemical and putting it into your brain chemistry. That's what like doing ketamine is, or doing cocaine is.
Truth be told, I myself don't fully understand what is happening on that level of like
No, we're not scientists.
right addiction or whatever. I don't have the scientific, but it's a
well, like, I
You
mean,
know?
people,
you know
people.
what I mean? I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, that's
I know
happening
that, yeah.
because X,
Yeah.
Y, Z,
Okay,
because
but
I don't
it's-
fully
See,
understand.
It just kind of yeah.
Well,
no,
like,
me
yeah.
either,
but I can recognize it when I see it, right? Just
We're
look
on
at-
it all
You're
the
just punching the
time.
thing,
Look
give
at
me more
myself in the
ketamine.
mirror.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we should get a little saucy, man.
get a
It's just
little
me in the
saucy.
mirror, man. Well, like, people have tried to, like, you know, break it down or whatever. Like, especially Gabo Mate always talks about, like,
Yeah.
addiction is based on, like, trauma that's happened to the person. So it's like, so it's never why the addiction, it's why the pain. Like, because, like, you do the drugs to cover it up. But then it's like on rats, like obviously they don't have the trauma, right?
No,
What's
but
the trauma?
The
Like, what,
reason
food
that
or
the
cocaine?
reason that humans use lab rats is because the anatomy of a mouse and the anatomy of a human and are very, very similar.
No, I don't believe that.
No, it actually is, man.
But
Look
that's
it
'cause
up.
that's what they say, bro.
All right, bro. I've never cut open.
I always
a
thought I
mouse.
looked a
Yeah,
little
exactly.
bit like
You know
a
what the
rat.
fuck's in a
Yeah,
mouse,
I've,
bro?
I've never been into space and seen that the Earth is a sphere, but I still
Is it?
know it's a sphere.
Is it? though?
I don't know. Is it?
I don't know, bro.
There's
I-
enough-
until I can fly out and see the bitch.
Did
bro.
I open a Pandora's box?
Oh, no.
Bro, I am not a flat earther, but
It's not
I
a
think
box,
the
it's a
Earth
plate,
could be.
man.
It could be a triangle, bro.
Are we just on the back of like a space turtle flowing?
I feel like
through?
we're definitely
The
back of
cosmos.
space, though.
Cunting
This
through the
is-
cosmos.
We are inside
There's a
a
movie of
fucking
that,
like
right?
Pentium 3, bro. Like running Windows 98 right now, bro.
No, I think we're at least on XP, bro.
You reckon XP?
No, Windows 3098.
just
98
Windows,
with
man.
an emulator running XP.
Some cunt's just playing fucking Zelda right now, bro. And
Nah.
we're in like a room and like link is
Can
across
can
the
I be
road.
Princess Zelda?
I got a Link tattoo.
You got a Link
Let me
tattoo.
see your Link tattoo.
Let's go. Man.
It does
Actually,
have a
I've
Link
seen
tattoo.
I've seen it.
It's from Wind Waker.
Shit, let's go.
It's from
Wind
Wind
Waker,
Waker.
the least known of the fucking Zelda
It's
games.
but the
bro.
best, bro. But it's really from Super Smash Bros. Like why I got it. Is it you getting that? You're just twisting my.
Yo, you're pretty flexible.
Bro, you are, dude, bro. Zeph is
Trying to
flexible as a
break you.
motherfucker, bro.
It's trying to
It
break
takes a
you.
lot to break me, bro. I'm made of rubber.
Fucking saucy boys, man.
Well,
So these are the 4 saucy boys. How good?
We are the 4 saucy boys, but like I guess to end it, like we're not,
the saucy
we're
boys
not,
anymore.
yeah, we're not 2 sauces much anymore. Like
Right.
definitely
Responsibly sourced.
Yeah, it's like
Right.
the ice cream thing, man. Like
Responsibly sourced.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I love ice cream, but you gotta eat something else to give your body the right nutrients.
I don't know, bro.
yeah.
are you just talking about substances then? Like, do we just replace it with a different substance?
No, like I
Just
no,
to, like, balance
not,
it out?
no,
I don't
no.
think so.
Does this mean we can start
Definitely
eating
not.
Molly all the time?
Yeah.
I do think though that it is still a better choice than just like, if you're say like the way that I'm looking at it now because I haven't really like been doing it or whatever. I'm like, yeah, I'll still do it at a party, like and like use that instead of like sinking beers or like MDMA or whatever. It is still like the thing.
Better,
I still really like it, and I think it's a better option
Like
and a
preference.
less violent option, and like, but it's like yeah, it's not like a
Yeah.
5-6 days a week thing.
Well,
like-
like-
Why did you point at the beer when you said less violent?
because
Am I becoming violent
No,
after
no,
having
no.
these 2 beers?
you're not, but like I know
Yes,
for a fact.
I think you are, bro.
I know for a
I
fact.
can see it in your eyes,
I
bro.
can see it, yeah, you.
Yeah?
Yeah,
When
you've
I'm
got a
like-
bit
when I'm
violent,
angry.
bro.
There's,
Like if I
it's
said
always
something
an
about the Knights, bro, you just wanna
alcohol-fueled alcohol-fueled riot. You know, like it's never like a ketamine. Like imagine that.
No.
Or like weed.
Bunch of
It'd just
or
be like a
weed, yeah,
it'd be like a
but
pillow fight,
if
bro.
if
yeah.
there was
You're not
a
angry like
cat
person.
riot, I feel like it would be because everybody's having such a good time.
Yeah. Let's riot. Yeah.
I want
More bumps.
to make my counterpoint as we end this show, but to
Go for it.
Zeph. I
On
don't
what
think
point?
the source or the ketamine or the whatever the substance is the problem, bro. It just
No.
being able to fund it is the problem, right?
No,
Having
I
the
don't
enough
think
money
you
to
should
pay
be
for it.
doing-
Well, like that's the thing I was actually gonna ask because yeah, like
I
now
would do it we would do it every day.
that's what I was saying. If
You're lying to yourself if you're saying you wouldn't. If
I wouldn't, bro. I've
if
had-
we just had unlimited amount, bro, you would
But-
take
which
ketamine.
we were in that.
Yeah,
which
bro,
we
but
were in
the
that
And you
space.
didn't do any
It's
creative
never
stuff,
That's right. I did nothing.
right?
Yeah.
Which you
No, I
had
always
mentioned.
think it's. I don't think it's money.
Unless it comes to alcohol, but like because
No, I disagree though.
Alcohol you can get it easily,
you
bro.
can buy
It's-
enough alcohol to kill you. Like
But I don't do
Right,
that
if
either.
you
That's the
want-
thing. That's what I'm saying.
I-
Like,
So-
I like to be with myself. Like,
Excuse
and
me,
when I'm
miss?
on source,
Oh,
as
yeah,
much
right,
as
right.
I
No,
love
let,
it,
let everyone have their closing.
as much as I love it, like I still
Yeah.
need to be with just me, without source, and like not a step away from myself.
Right? No. If like I hate being sober, bro. Shout out to Chief Keef.
I'm a smoker.
I've been sober. Look, life is fucked. Like, life
You're a
is really
smoker.
cooked.
I'm a
but
smoker,
I
bro.
definitely agree with that. Like, we're faced with a lot, and drugs are like tools.
That's
And you can
escape,
use a
man.
fucking hammer. This is, I think Joe Rogan says this. You could use a hammer to
Fuck
like
Joe
build a
Rogan.
house, or you can use it to smash someone's head in. Like,
and you choose
Including
both.
your own.
But like I
Well,
would
yeah.
never use that to smash someone's head in. That's a terrible metaphor, Joe Rogan. Only he
fucking
would think
animal.
about smashing someone's head in with a hammer.
UFC.
That was
fighting,
after he ate a big
angry.
fat
Fucking
fuck
steroid.
Joe Rogan.
Hell,
I
fuck
know
Joe
we don't
Rogan,
swear,
bitch, bro.
but F Joe.
Bro, if
Yeah,
I catch
fuck
Joe
Joe.
Rogan in the street, I'm putting him in a fucking headlock and noogieing him. Bro.
Ooh, no,
You would cause a fire straight away,
your
bro.
knuckles would be blistered, boy.
Going back to
But like, yeah, but like going to the point of like, if you had enough money being the problem.
Yeah,
or,
no.
like-
For me, it's definitely the money, bro. If I had enough money,
100%.
Yeah,
I'm like that too.
Good.
Well,
Right.
like, okay, so my question to you is,
Yeah.
right?
Shoot.
Why were you on it so much when we were on it then? If
Because
you
we were
weren't
having
addicted to
we were
it,
having
or if you
fun
didn't.
and
So
like riding a wave of like a new friendship and like exploring how
So it
saucy
wasn't-
we can get and like
Yeah,
having a
yeah.
great time at like going in 1989 and like hanging out at my house and going here and there and fucking everywhere.
But it was also because it was easily attainable, and it was just
We
always
made it
there.
easily attainable, and it
And
was
we-
what we based our connection around at the start.
Yes.
Yeah, it was especially
But
going to
like-
Splendor. Like after
Yeah,
that,
yeah,
'cause like I was
exactly.
saying, when you were in the bathroom, that's what sparked it, kinda. Because before
Yeah.
that, it was only a G, 2 Gs, 3 Gs a week. Like you know what I mean? It wasn't as much.
That sounds
But
so
after,
bad.
but then after
Yeah,
Splendor,
this
it
is
was
the
like,
thing though. Like when you hear it out loud, it's like
But then after
you sound
Splendor,
like DFIs.
it was like what, like fucking yeah, bro, 10, 15 a week at least, bro. Doing 7 a night, what the fuck, bro?
Yeah,
Like,
at
just
least.
Animals,
I
man.
call you guys like, oh yeah.
I
there's
don't even
nothing
think that was
left.
enough, bro. I could have done more.
But
bro.
like,
Definitely
I
can do more,
I
man.
wasn't
Is that a
having a
challenge?
bad time.
We were definitely no, like none of us
How
were having
could
a bad
you?
time.
I wasn't
had a-
having a bad time, man.
Bro, like most of the time we were just like not here. We were just not
That's the
here,
thing.
man.
Like, and that's what I'm saying. Like, you still got to be with yourself, and like, and I've really enjoyed not
Fucking
being
hate
on it,
myself,
and like, I hate my-
I
you
like
shouldn't.
you boys, bro. I don't want to be with myself. I want to be with the boys, bro, all the time, bro.
No.
You have to be
time,
on your
bro.
own too, bro. And
Nah,
like,
fuck myself, bro.
I love you though. I love yourself.
See, exactly. I would never tell myself that.
But you should.
I
this
would
is
never tell
yourself
myself
and
that.
this is what I tell
Tell
to
yourself.
people, man. You have to be fucking nice to yourself, man. Like,
Nah, yeah.
on a
You really-
fundamental level,
you-
like,
you
if,
definitely have to be nice to
if you're not being nice to yourself, how are you supposed to like put up with all the bullshit that you face? Like, like, oh, this thing's got me down, and I did that badly, and I did this badly, like, and you're just beating yourself
Poorly.
up. How are you expected to achieve anything, or like even get through the fucking week without fucking like
But doing
saying
drugs,
goodbye to
man.
yourself? Like,
But doing
This
drugs.
is what I'm saying. Like, you
And
don't.
yeah.
You
Well, this
shouldn't
is why it's
need
like
it,
like
or bury yourself in it, because like you're just not taught to be nice to yourself.
it's about that self
You
awareness.
taught
we
fucking
don't have.
algebra, like fucking.
We don't have
Yeah,
that self awareness.
self-awareness.
And like I said, going back to what Gavamata says, like it's not why the addiction, why the pain. Like we're all trying to escape real life, so we just
Yeah,
get
'cause
stuck on
it's-
the source, man.
It's fucking. It's tough, but it's having like an
Life is tough.
Life is tough, exactly. So it's like, you know, you have your things, but you've got to find people around you that are gonna help you be nice to yourself and also be nice to you. You be nice to each other. You treat each other with how you want to be treated, and
Yeah, 100%. And
you've
then
gotta
that's how you
get-
surround yourself
Yeah,
with the
it's like
people.
hearing Goggy say, "I don't want to be with myself." Like that hurts me, bro. And like I just want to give him a
No.
hug.
He was just
Like,
joking.
Yo,
That
I
was
think,
a
I
joke,
think you
bro.
should get up and
I'll-
give him a hug.
Yeah.
Nah, alright, yeah.
This is the end of the episode.
Oh, that's cute, man.
Oh.
It's so cute. Okay, well, let's go around the table.
I want to
and let's-
suntan for the rest of my life with weed, ketamine, bitches, and like just somewhere to like swim, bro. That's
At the beach, at
That's
the beach.
And the
ideal.
golf course.
And a golf course.
Don't forget a golf course.
Golf course nearby, bro.
Golf
That's
big.
all
That's all you
that's all I
desire.
dream and desire of
right now.
You're
ever.
right.
Ever.
Right now.
Nah, bro. What else would you need?
I don't know. In 10 years, your mind will be different.
Oh, shit changes, bro. Like that.
No, but then by then I would have had kids with the chicks. Then like
Who knows?
I got
Who knows?
problems. I'm raising- I'm raising
Yeah.
kids, bro.
You still got problems as well as
I
raising
prefer to have
kids, man.
children that don't raise. It's much easier.
I
As
want
long
as
as
many
you don't have
children as
to,
possible. Send applications.
I'm just gonna get a
as
cat.
long as you don't
okay?
like have to pay. But anyways,
Get a
let's
cat.
just cut it. But before we cut, let's go around the
PS.
table. What's something the like doing so much cat has taught you? Steph, go first.
To not do as much cat.
So it's like the quote that you said, right? What did you say?
Too much of a good
Too
thing.
much
Too
of a
much
good
of a
thing,
good
man. Like, yeah. Like, I fucking love it, but it's like, yeah.
Like so so you've had enough of it.
It's a
and now
great
you wanna experience
replacement
nothing.
at a party for excess alcohol. But doing it when I wake up and, like,
All the
doing
time
it
almost.
all the time is not, like, living a life I want to live.
Yeah.
I was still pretty, like, productive. I like being productive, but, like...
Yeah, you're always making songs.
Yeah, but making songs isn't like where it ends. You got to like put all these things in place to like do a release, you know, like which is what we're doing now.
Yeah.
You know, we're helping each other be productive. We made
Yeah.
your set, and you'll like help your logo. We fucking work out plans for the next video and the release plan we're gonna do. And like, we didn't do this. We didn't even cross our minds, because all that was in our mind was Source.
Yeah, literally every time. It was like, hey,
Yeah.
hey guys, I said we get a little saucy,
yeah,
man.
yeah. And there's more to life.
But honestly,
We should
get a little saucy,
Well, it is
man.
Friday
Oh,
night.
it is Friday night. No, but okay, what about you, Nick? Like, did you reckon you've learned something from just doing too much?
Definitely,
songs?
yeah, definitely. I would say one of the major things I learned was like, don't care what people think because they're not even fucking thinking about you.
Oh yeah, that's a good
True.
one.
Fuck.
Right?
You had
you
that
think people are
download on
talking
this
about
sauce?
you?
On this sauce? You reckon?
Yeah, bro.
good.
Like just
great
in that
download, bro.
zone and just looking out at wherever we were at that time and just being like, everybody's so involved in their
themselves.
own stuff
Yeah.
that they're not even worried what you do. So don't worry so much about that. Do it for you.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You
Yeah,
know
I
what
agree.
though? Like I feel like you've always been that type of person, but then
I
through
see
the
that for you
years
too.
you kind of stopped, and it's only this year that you've actually come back out.
Reactivated
Yeah,
that.
like the
So
the thing
important.
that comes up to my mind right now when you say that is like walking around fucking Newtown on King Street with a mirror, and you're
Right.
just being like, "Fuck, like
Yeah,
check
that's
yourself
my true
out."
self.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bro,
That's
like
my-
not
with-
caring about what other people
Right,
think and just
right.
fucking just being who you really are.
Mm,
Fucking, that's
100%.
what the sauce is.
That was a big one.
Yeah, fuck. What about you, Gogs? Has it taught you anything?
Has the sauce taught me
Yeah,
anything?
it could be from any sort of experience that you had on a.
Hasn't taught him how to swing a golf club, that's for sure.
That's fucking funny, bro.
I thought it was funny.
Bro, I'm gonna fucking hurt you, bro.
You couldn't hurt me.
No. If the sauce had taught me anything, shit, man. Had to add up numbers really quick, bro.
I love that. Really? I fucking love that, man.
Why? Because how much money you have
How
on
much
Kick?
money do I owe now?
I'm great at adding up numbers, bro.
Especially
Great
if it's
at
in like 200s.
No,
like,
you've always been good at maths, bro. Even
You
through
got-
school,
yeah,
you've
you're
been good
smart,
at maths.
Goggy.
Like,
When I'm on the
always
cat, bro,
smart.
I love to practice my math on the cat.
You
Yo,
reckon?
but are you just talking like addition and
word.
subtraction? The most important part of math.
It's
mate.
just sums,
Thank you very
man.
much.
Just sums.
Yeah, bro, just like to add up numbers, bro.
That's what
200
sauce
plus
taught you.
200
Yeah.
plus
How to add the
200
numbers,
plus
man.
200.
How to
Fuck.
add the numbers,
Yo, I
bro.
love that. I love that for you, Gog.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that.
I think for me, it's just like being disconnected of oneself.
Got to be with yourself.
No, just being disconnected is a beautiful thing.
But like,
Oh, you, like, enjoy it.
when you
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that
when
is
you
also true.
disconnect, you're no longer yourself. Is that what you're
Yeah.
saying?
That's right, because you become everyone.
Right.
And you can tap
like
into like
meditation.
global consciousness, and you can just like read people's minds or like guess what's gonna be on TV, or like, you know what I mean, like synchronicities start to happen when you
Right.
That is also a
yeah, like
beautiful
bro, how
thing.
many synchronicities, how
Yes.
many crazy shit has happened when we've just
Yes.
been so soft,
Yes.
and we're
Yeah.
just like, how is this shit happening?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like-
it really
like-
does just like
Like just thinking
Pop up.
about one thing, right? Like how many times does what's that pub, Coogee Bay Hotel? How many times do they put out food for people? Like, cause like I've seen
They prob-
I've
like,
seen
they
it that they do it at the
probably
pub,
do it,
right? But
like,
it's not all the time.
Every other day. But how often do they do it? Like 20 seconds after you say I'm hungry.
Yeah, true.
yeah.
But like shit like that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like just being so disconnected from oneself that you can also tap into everything, and then shit like that happens.
It's a beautiful thing.
That's what I've
Like
learned.
whatever,
That
yeah,
is
whatever
it,
you
yeah.
call
And
it.
I think that's why I kind of got so addicted to it. And then I started to do meditation on cat. And it was just like, what the fuck's
Right.
going on? And then I was just like, okay, fuck meditation. Just cat all the
Just
time.
cat.
Wake up, bumps. You know what I mean? All the time. And
Yeah.
then, but now I'm just like, whoa, because I was doing that so much. I was so disconnected. wasn't myself.
It
and not
comes
being
at a
creative.
cost. It comes at
That's
a
right,
cost,
yeah.
right?
That's why we call it the cheat code, man.
True. That's how it
Because
started,
you
man.
can
The
get
left,
you
right.
can get to the level that you're speaking about through practice and discipline meditating.
Yes.
Yes.
Right? Or
Most
you could
definitely.
just do a little bit of ketamine
Well-
and get there on the expressway.
Well, like fucking.
But it's not sustainable
It's not
to catch
sustain-
the
yeah.
expressway because you got to pay tolls every time.
Yeah, but if you had unlimited money to
Too
pay for
many
tolls,
tolls,
then it
bro.
wouldn't be a
Tolls
problem.
are-
bro.
Right.
You always
But,
take the M5. I'm always on the M5.
Fuck my linked account, bro. I ain't not paying this shit, man.
Yeah,
Well,
me either,
fucking-
man. I owe like 600 bucks.
On time. I
gotta go.
Second fucking Goran fucking was like, I'm gonna smoke this.
Alright, I
Fade
gotta
it
go.
Bye.
When it's time to end an episode.
Thanks for having me.